Judging by that plainer-than-plain ramen and that hungry look in her eyes, Kira is more than ready for dinner time. Come on, girl. You could have at least mustered a side salad. Looks like Ben is worried about your carb intake, too. He's right, you know. Although, he did just make things a lot easier for you. Coast looks clear. And I sure am thirsty after all that hidden sodium. Oh, come on! First my ramen and now this? You better watch out, buddy, or I might cut off something of yours. This was a regular old day for Mike, just like all the others. But that was until Rachel walked in. Mike, that actually wasn't bad. Rachel doesn't seem into it, though. Maybe you should switch it up. Oops, looks like it's too late. That was some prime technique, Rach. What's wrong, Mike? You crying over your ego? This one goes out to all the hardcore music lovers that become oblivious to everything around them once their headphones go on. Uh-oh, I know that look. Ben's up to something. Huh? Sure, I'll hold that for you. What, you want me to cut it?
Thanks, Kira.
Good.
Kira, waving scissors around is never a good idea. You might poke someone's eye out, or worse. Wait, did I just ruin my own headphones?
And danced right into my trap.
You know how there's always that one guy that tries to show the world he's the man?
Yep, there he goes with his "I'm smoothing down my hair" move.
And here's his
Let me check the time, even though I'm not wearing a watch.
oh, and then there's the
Fake high five.
another classic. Ben, buddy, you sure those moves are something to be proud of? Ben and Kira have been friends since the 2nd grade, so it's no wonder they always seem to hang out together after school and are no longer afraid of getting cooties from swapping a little soda-flavored spit. Okay, so maybe Kira wasn't counting on half a bottle's worth. But if we learned anything about Kira, it's that she's not going to take this one laying down. See? That lipstick on the bottle should put Ben right back in his place. Hope Firefighter Red works with Ben's complexion, because he's about to get a lot of it. Guess we'll have to wait till he's on the phone to find out.
Kira, you know you're my best friend, right? What? What's so funny? You really are. I appreciate you, and... What? You want to take a selfie? Huh? I don't remember putting on lipstick. Oh no, did Kira and I kiss and accidentally ruin our friendship? No, she was wearing pink lipstick. What's going on? Kira, lipstick, Coke. I think my brain's about to explode. I am bored and hungry. What should I take care of first? Well, I am in the kitchen, and this ice cream has been calling my name all day. Ben, Ben. No, seriously, that's what it sounds like. So cool, so creamy, so good. Down, Kira, and don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Woof. Oh, fine. You can have one spoonful of my precious ice cream delight. No more, no less. Kira, that's almost a ladle. What? Now you've crossed the line. Oh, fine. I guess that's friendship for you.
Looks Looks like Rachel finally broke into her Christmas money piggy bank and got herself a pair of AirPods. Nice. They look great on you, Rach. So what if she's missing out on the special processing power of some chip? They still sound better than a lot of their wired counterparts. That's right, Rach. Ignore the haters and enjoy the music. Especially now that Mike's joined your dance party. Mike? I know that look. Wait, what do you need scissors for?
Check it out, Rach. You're not the only one who's gone wireless.
This dance party just got real weird.
Well, fine then. Be like that. I dance to the beat of my own drum anyway.
Mike has decided to hang up the frame he's gonna use for his American Idol certificate that he's gonna win one day. One day after he actually starts taking voice lessons. Looks like singing help isn't the only kind of help Mike needs. Hey, getting that height and alignment right isn't always the easiest. Maybe if Mike hadn't ostracized half his crew with his incessant pranks, somebody would actually be here to help him. Oh, hey Rach. Are you here because you heard banging on the wall and you're a good Samaritan? Or are you here because you heard banging on the wall and you want to bang on something too? And there he goes. Mike, buddy, next time, warn the roomies you're about to cause a ruckus. No one likes construction work in their apartments. Kira is getting ready for something utterly disgusting. A field in which she's truly a master. Thanks, Rach. That was exactly the reaction Kira was going for. Kira, my brain knows this isn't real, but that is literally the most utterly disgusting thing I have ever seen. Aw, come on, Rach. It's just a harmless little prank. I'll give you a pedicure if you stop sulking. No? Just leaving me alone to laugh at you? Aw, looks like Mike and Kira are doing a little more than having dinner together. That's so sweet, you guys. That first kiss, that first things are now different dinner together. Oh, and there's the waiter. And it looks like him and Kira know each other?
I should really let bygones be bygones. Kira and that curly mop are my clients now. I have to be professional and do my job so I don't get fired again.
Ben, what did you just say about getting fired? Come on, Kira. Which of these two soap opera protagonists is it gonna be? Looks like Kira chose to stick with her present instead of returning to her past. Let's commend her for that wise choice and wish her budding romance a happy ending.
Little does she know, the lovely Ashley will be demonstrating our first great photo hack. Oh no, her old photo frame has just jumped off the wall. Time to trash it? Well, that's a bummer. Here comes a friend to save the day and the frame. Pun intended here. Time to get creative. All we have to do is spray some water on the glass, and now you're gonna have a creative homemade filter for a romantic photo shoot. It's so simple and crazy easy, but this hack will give your pics a mysterious aura that will for sure get you loads of likes. Oh wow, it's like magic! How did Rachel pull that off? Well, you will need a professional camera for this one, but the result is so worth it. Just use the following settings. Shutter speed should be set at 6, the aperture at 22, and ISO at 200. Then snap the shutter button and draw anything you want with your phone's flashlight. It's a great first adventure into taking cool, professional photos. Hey Rachel, it's your turn to be the main attraction. Oh no, that's not the way to do it, Rach. Relax and lift your chin up. No one dreams of having a second chin, let alone a third. There you go. Much better. Just be yourself. Perfection. Rachel and Ben are in love and inseparable, so when they're not together, they're texting. Send a pic? What a great idea to feel closer to one another. Now, on second thought, you'd do well to remember that water will distort the image, and your romantic photo shoot may turn into a comedy show, or worse, a thriller. Rachel has just received a couple of super sweet gifts from her beau, and of course, she now wants to share that news with her friends. But it's so hard to do those kind of photos selfie style. Give her a hand, would you, Ben? Okay. Of course he will. But it looks like he's having trouble with picking the right angle too. All right, let's give it another go. But Rachel, hold your presents closer to the camera, and guess what? Now they'll look even more larger than life than before. Wowza! And don't forget a couple of couple pics, of course. He is the one who got them for you after all. Hey, Ashley, you're up, gorgeous. A bit to the left. Perfect. Ready? Say cheese! Oh, that smile might be just a tad too forced. Just remember to be more natural, like you would smile in real life. Think of cute puppy videos. And there you go. You're most attractive to your friends and family when being yourself, the person they know and love. Sometimes you catch a glance of your reflection in the mirror and think, yes, today I am looking HOT. But for some reason, you snap a selfie and it looks nothing like what you saw. Your phone just isn't always capable of capturing the magic you were hoping for. Try as you may, it's just not happening. But hey, maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Or maybe you just need a helping hand. Well, Ben, do you have the magic touch? Doesn't seem like it. Or maybe he just has a whole other idea altogether. With a dash of creativity and patience, Ben has just created a showstopper for Ashley to post. Way to go, Ben! I am impressed. Sure looks like Ashley is too. Kira and Jess are BFFs and attached at the hip. And who but your friend can you trust to capture your best side? Kira's new shorts are just the thing to inspire a photo shoot. But try as she might, just isn't feeling the results. She knows they can do better. And sometimes a tiny little change can make all the difference in the world. Didn't we mention hips earlier? Well, shifting them just a bit will highlight all the right angles for you. Oh, and a 1,000-watt smile is just the cherry on top. Okay, Rachel has been killing herself at the gym for a month now, and it has paid off. Now she can finally show her new body off on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. But the pictures just aren't doing her justice. Girls, I remind you of those oh-so-important angles once again. A twist at the waist is all you need, especially when you have something to show. Even better than you could have imagined, Rach. Be careful, though. It's easy to go a bit too far with this trick. But for these two, it's perfect. Upon seeing Rachel's latest pics, Kira has officially gotten the hint. Freckles are the next big beauty trend. They give you that fresh back from vacation vibe. But what if you don't have any and really want some? Time to put your imagination and your makeup kit to work. For a somewhat permanent option, pull out your henna, dot on some subtle spots, and after letting it set for a bit, wipe off all the excess with a towel. Be sure to space them nicely as well. And now, the results. Amazing! So natural and fun. Kira, you're a beautiful genius. I'm definitely tucking this one away for next winter. Whenever you paint your nails, disaster is always close at hand. But you can turn a catastrophe into a victory if you try. Forgetting her nails aren't quite dry yet, Chelsea reaches for her phone. Soon she'll realize the truth of the situation. And then what? Starting from scratch would take too much time. And why not try a trendy little hack instead? Layering on the colors, and there you have it. No one will ever know that this wasn't your plan from the very beginning. all that's left is to snap a pic and wow the internet with your creativity and artistic skills. Not too shabby. A couple photo shoot is always super sweet, but it's also very important to know how to pose so the pics don't come out looking clumsy and awkward. Watch and learn. If you're going for the over-the-shoulder look, turn your hips towards each other for the very best outcome. The distance between you is also crucial. Not too much, not too little. Okay, this one always feels a bit awkward, but if whoever's in front turns a bit, it's an automatic hit. Hey Chelsea, we can barely see you back there. Oh, that is much better. Ooh, uncomfortable. Whoever's shorter should put their arms underneath. Just makes your heart soar. Hey, Rachel is relying on Ashley's skills for another photo shoot. And it seems like everything is in order. The lighting, the outfit, the model, and the photographer. But still, something just isn't quite right. Rachel isn't happy with her legs, as always. Now, to me, they look perfect, but in order to make them just a bit slimmer, grab them from the side as you're taking the picture. This hack is a beach favorite. And they posted pics happily ever after. Ugh, gotta love a happy ending.
Oh yeah.
Not too shabby. Just another typical day. The girls are getting ready, nothing too special. All that's left is to curl your hair and you're out the door, right? But disaster strikes. Oh no, what are you gonna do? That is just not a good look. Wait a second. A sock? Really? Yeah. Just tie the socks into your hair, like this, twist your hair around it, then tie off the ends and give it a few minutes. For the best results, of course, a few hours. Now, take your hair out, and there you have it. Curly hair just like you wanted it. Quick, take a pic. All the healthy eaters out there know that the more veggies you eat, the better your figure will be. But even that rule has its limits. You are what you eat, after all. If you want to treat yourself to a spoonful of creamy Nutella, that will do the trick. Sweets are the bane of all diets, of course, but hey, some things are only off limits until you really, really want them, right? And how good is that stuff spread on a slice of toast? Ugh, nothing better in the world. And as an added bonus, you get to feel like a kid again every time you prepare this culinary delight. So simple. A slice of bread and some spread is the sweetest childhood memory. But at the same time, there are perks to being a grown-up. Now you get to say how much and how often you can eat Nutella. Isn't life sweet? And now that we've started, there's no point in stopping now. As they say, best to finish what you've started. And isn't it wonderful when you can lean back and tell yourself, well done, Kira. You did it. If breakfast seems like it was forever ago and lunchtime isn't anytime soon, that doesn't mean you have to deny yourself a tasty snack or two. So if you got the time and nothing better to do, it's the perfect time to get a move on and throw something together. Could you tone it down a bit, Jess? Sorry, Kira. Studying is one thing, but lunch is something else altogether. Jess, I can hear you with headphones on. Oh, sorry. Turn up the volume or just deal with it while I finish. Seriously? 100%. Eating is an ancient and sacred ritual. If you don't do it right, you can anger the gods of gluttony and have a curse put on you. True story. You have got to be kidding me. All right, it was a joke. I promise I'll never do that again. At least not today. Natalie has a bit of a sweet tooth, so she's sworn to stop herself from touching the stuff today. And a promise is a promise. It all looks so delicious. practically drooling. No desserts for a whole day. This is hard. Okay, so yes, I swore off the sweets, but I can satisfy my cravings by just looking at them without eating anything, all while keeping my promise. The temptation is strong, but nothing will break my iron will. I probably should have invested in a bib first. Hindsight, it's 2020. Meanwhile, the long-awaited lunchtime has finally arrived for Jess. And hey, even if that piece of chicken is a smidge bigger than she was expecting, no big deal. The main thing here is not to see it as an obstacle, but a challenge. You can do it, Jess. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, my tummy is happy now. Yes, my jeans are a tad snug at the moment, but I'll worry about that later. And to make sure there isn't an inch of free space left in my stomach, I'll chug down some cold Sprite. Winning! Oh man. What am I gonna do with this unexpected complimentary dessert? I can't just say no to a beautiful slice of chocolate cake. And it's free! Never. It's time to make a decision. Once and for all. You got this, Jess. Today, you set a record. Oh yeah, it's like I didn't even eat that big hunk of meat or down that Sprite. I think I'm getting a second win here. Oh, just a tiny bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Prepping for exams has a tendency to really take it out of you. But worry not, there's a fail-safe means of topping up your tank. Pizza. Fresh, hot, made-to-order goodness delivered right to your door. Bon appetit, ladies. And the whole world melts away like cheese. Of course, sometimes it's best to let it cool just a bit, so no slice gets left behind. Oh. Sorry, Jessica, I think we ought to throw it out. Don't you dare, Natalie! Could you really throw pizza away? It's wonderful no matter what happens. Ew. Are you sure, Jess? Alright, be my guest. Somehow I seem to have lost my appetite, but you know, it might not be a bad idea for you to talk to a psychiatrist. The sooner the better. Another very long day has come and gone. Off to bed then, I guess. Time to count some sheep. 1, 2, 3. Wait a second. Where's that noise coming from the kitchen? Keep her cool, Jessica. Nobody's there. It's just your imagination running wild again. But what if it's not? What if a crazed killer has snuck into my home and wants me to think it's all in my head? I know. He's just waiting for me to drift off, then he'll sneak into my room and smother me or shoot me. He'll cut me to shreds or worse. Oh god, it's the blonde hunter. The sweets killer. Natalie? Hey, Jess. What are you doing up so late?
Ew.
Why don't you try and sleep with a crazy person like you in the kitchen? And there you are. Dig in, Kira. These delicious burgers and fries are all ours. Now we can sit around and gossip like normal people. Oh, just a second.
Are you ready?
I'm here. Just give me a second. Don't be shy, make yourself at home. Make myself at home? Well, if you say so, I believe I will. Where should I start? Well, how about with everything? I've heard if you first bite the burger on the left, and then the one on the right, it'll bring you good luck. And I think it's time to test that. And if it doesn't work, no skin off my back. You know, I should really come over to Natalie's more often. Gotta love having such hospitable friends. Whew, just a bit more. So how are you? Kira, I see you're doing well, yeah? Help yourself, Natalie. Don't be shy. Make yourself at home? Yeah, I actually am at home. But you, little Miss Piggy, I don't think I'll be seeing you around here again. Well then, Mr. Cake, it's time for revenge. And revenge is a dish best served with chocolate. Hey, Natalie, it's so good to see you. Ooh, cake. Forgive me for the burgers, Natalie. And for the french fries, too. Could I have some, please? Just a teeny tiny bit. A teeny tiny piece, Kira. All right, I'm in a forgiving mood. Really? Thanks, Natalie. And here I didn't think you were the vengeful type. I'm not vengeful at all. I'm just not quick to forget either. And don't even try to soften me. My heart isn't made of chocolate. There's no melting it. So this is for you.
Oh, yes!
And this is for me. And be a dear, Kira. If you could go ahead and be just as jealous as possible as I enjoy this slice of heaven, I'd say I got my revenge, and oh, how sweet it is. I could just eat it up. Yeah, okay, Natalie, but tomorrow when you step on the scale, we'll see who gets the last laugh after all. Natalie may have been a bit harsh there, but I've definitely learned my lesson. You should always share tasty treats with your friends. Hey, sweetie. Hey. Maybe you'd like some too? Yeah! Aw, I'd love some, Kira. Now, how are you supposed to live in this world? You put yourself out there and someone comes up and eats half your ice cream. Thanks for the taste, Kira. Oh, and if there's anything else you want to share, I'm your girl.